need to be plastered all over Birmingham, and everything until they find this little girl. This news, you can't just put an article out here and then say one thing on it and no more said about it. There should not be no children missing in Birmingham at all. Children? Why come you grown ass men can't find somebody your own age? Babies don't come up missing going to school. So since Birmingham Police Division just throwed it up there one time and we ain't heard nothing, not a update, not nothing on this little girl, something's wrong with our system, y'all. Yeah, something's wrong with our system. And I can't get with it. I can't get with it. They should be on the search in Birmingham every day, all day long until this child is found. They should be going in and out of homes, in basements, in attics, in closets. This is how you prevent this thing called missing or kidnapped. Just start going in folks' houses. This is what we need to do. All people, if you ain't the daggone criminal or whatever, let me in your house. Let me check your basement. Let me take your attic. Let me closets. Under the bed. Yes, ma'am. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you, these are babies. That's a little girl. She been gone since Tuesday, y'all. And as a mother, a auntie, a cousin, anybody, kinfolk, you worry. Who's feeding her? Is she eating? Is she getting a bath? Is anyone home? I mean, come on, man. Missing. Then somebody put some rumors out here about the little 15-year-old girl that ain't supposed to know her, but they know everything about her. Y'all know how they did Carly Russell. They played her stupid. And I ain't about to let nobody die going. Come on, Nebu, now. If I'm not answering my phone, baby, look on live. You putting that stuff in my damn chat, ringing my phone and stuff. I'm on live. Get there. Because I feel some type of way that the news only aired it and it ain't aired no more. Like, what kind of sick shit is this? Should nobody be missing in Birmingham at all. At all. This sound like some Anaya Blatcher mess again, y'all. That what this sound like to me. Y'all know they gotta have a missing child and a murdered child every semester. That's just how this government shit go. It is what it is. Every semester there's something major going on. A major storm, a major daggone kidnapping, a major deletion, a major this and that. Come on now. We woke. You can't keep doing this to us. When the fuck are y'all gonna stand up, America? We don't need no government. They just as cruel as the damn presidents. I'm going to speak on it because what is going on, fuck the news. Like Trump said, fuck the news. It's fake anyway. It's fake news. They don't even hold press conferences. Where that little girl's press conference? She been missing for daggone since Tuesday. Why we ain't had an update on her yet? Why we ain't had an update on this little girl yet, America? Why haven't Birmingham Police Division daggone put it out here like they should when they did the baby like that, when they did Anaya like that, or anybody else that done came up missing or whatever? Why we don't got no update on this little girl? Cause see, y'all, people in Birmingham is sending me this stuff. So obviously want me to talk about it. I didn't just go in there and find that, did I, babe? Did I just go in there and find that? About that little girl? Somebody sent it to me, didn't they? Sent it to me from Birmingham. And I'm trying to figure out why y'all always sending me y'all shit from Birmingham. Why don't y'all do y'all's due diligence and daggone take y'all police and shit down? Y'all know they crooked as the fuck. Y'all know they corrupt as the fuck. But y'all want to send Big Mama. Let Big Mama start a daggone her mess with the blue crap. Because y'all already know how I feel about y'all doing this to these kids. Leave the babies alone. They don't deserve you dirty, grubby ass, stinking ass men on them. Or stealing somebody's child, you dirty freak. You got to be a freak of a man to be waiting and looking around for little kids. All y'all dirty dogs need to be in jail. Just throw the whole kid away. If you like kids, you pervert. You pervert. You're a pervert. You deserve a daggone jail cell with your name on it. A jail cell with your name on it. Yes, ma'am. Who lurks around for kids? This little girl was going to school. You dirty dog. You're a dirty dick dog. Ain't no little girl don't run around from home. Good day, Dora, baby. Good day, TT. Good day, all my queens. But ain't no little girl leaving home and ain't got no clothes. She can't. Damn, she been in the same panties. I'm just thinking. I'm all the way here, girls. Now, when you think about missing, you think about no bathing, no nothing, ain't got to change your clothes, panties on stiff and board, as it is, because you done had them panties on since Tuesday. A little 15-year-old girl missing, and they ain't said nothing else about it. And I don't think this little girl just ran away from home. Because who harboring runaways? Nobody. I don't care how cool that child and my child is. I'm not about to bring no child that done ran away from home in my house. What's going on? First and foremost, I'm taking her down to go talk to DHR about whatever her situation is at home. Because we know we can't jump the gun on all levels of this as a mother or a woman. You know what I'm saying? But as a woman and a mother or auntie, come on, man, you're not doing this. Um, you think about all angles of this, right, Dora? You just think about all angles of this. And they've been searching for this little girl, y'all. It said authorities been searching for her, so they thinking, hey, we had to search for her. If she ran away or what have you, it would have been like a little girl ran away. But they said this little girl was missing, and they've been searching, authorities say. So where's the rest of the news for this little girl? Why are they not plastering this all out on the internet like they usually do? It's something about this little girl's case that they wanted to hurry up, put it out there, and then shut it down. Hope nobody get this one. Because maybe, just maybe, we can get this one over. That's how I feel. Oh, dirty dogs. Dirty dogs. You gotta be dirty dog to gonna take a little girl while she going to school. Yes, ma'am. This little innocent girl going to school. See, this why y'all gotta take your kids to school. Fuck all that letting them walk now. Yes, ma'am. Or Hey, bus drivers, all schools should have buses. I don't give a damn if they got to walk around the corner. Damn it, pick the kids up. They ain't making it to school. They not making it to school. Make you not want to put your kids in school. Girl, I don't know if it's an Amber Alert or nothing, honey. Cause we ain't heard nothing about this little girl. Nothing. I just got the thing where they shared it in this group, y'all. Somebody added me to a group, and I got in the group, and I seen where they dad going. Got the little girl up there in the group, and it says she's missing, and it says authorities are looking for her. Okay, so y'all know me. Authorities are looking for her. It's something serious about this case. And guess what, Dora? You're right. Ain't no Amber Alert out here. Where's the update? Is there an update on her? Did they find her? This a mother's worst nightmare, guys. Or parent, period. Knowing that your baby has been lurked upon. This ain't just no random kidnap. I mean, I'm missing. Little girls just don't come up missing. No, ma'am. We might be a little boy crazy. Probably some of them. But I don't think no little girl just gonna up and just disappear. Mm-mm. And ain't no more. Nothing ain't been out on it. Not an Amber Alert. Nothing. Should the Amber Alert should have been out days ago. They want to keep that quiet and under the rug too. Folk got a whole lot of under the rug and out of stuff they need to be daggone letting out because God definitely gonna reveal everything that's going on in the land. He definitely is now. People dirty deeds. Shoot, Revelation is revealing things. Said there must be an Amber Alert so the whole country can help. Strange. Very strange. Why isn't it being talked about? Why is this little girl didn't get an Amber Alert? Why is it just in a group? What I can tell you is that's some weird ass shit going on down in that city. Some weird ass shit going off in that city. I wouldn't want no parts of it. Just being honest. With all of that going on, who needs all of the daggone rigmarole? Cause it's rigmarole right now when this baby. I can't think straight, y'all, until they tell something about this little girl. Cause I'm like, how do a little girl go from going to school? Who called it in? Who said this little girl was missing? That's the thing. Cause the little girl didn't call it in. You see what I'm saying? Hmm. You gotta start watching posts and stuff, y'all. This is it. You gotta start watching posts. Gotta see what's going on in talking streets. Cause this is strange. Folks ain't taking kids. And kids ain't coming up missing. Some dirty dogs down there and they still out. They got the wrong people. That little girl ain't missing. Somebody took that little girl. Even if she ran away, and when they see stuff on news and see stuff like that, they get scared. You come home. Here it is Saturday. She been gone 5 days. You can't think straight as a mother, a auntie, a cousin, a woman in the world. I don't know why these people put this type of stuff in my spirit. I guess because they know I'm going to talk about it. Bring that little girl home because we know she ain't missing. Somebody got her. You dirty dog. And y'all like little old girls too. That's the thing. Teenage girls, but they gonna get on. They gonna catch on to who it is. And when they do catch on to y'all, they gonna get y'all. Mm-hmm. They know y'all pedophiles. They know y'all are. They watching y'all. They trying to see if anybody else strikes. I think that's what Birmingham doing. They not done. The FBI not done. I think they trying to see if anyone else strikes as far as kidnapping go down there. And then they gonna get them. They gonna get you. Cause they watching. There ain't no way they not watching. After they know that they don't have a case with this boy and this girl. They know that. They don't have a case. The little bit of shit that they did try to get over with on them people, they throw the DNA out. So they definitely got to daggone wait around and see if anybody is going to strike again. And boom, they done struck again. But now we got to see what the outcome of this little girl going to be. Is they going to let her go? Or is they going to let her go? Or are they going to do her like they did the other two young ladies? The baby and Anaya. Mm. This is terrible. They talking about, and they said they're searching, so they think they got a pretty good idea that she's missing. Okay, Dora. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I just hope the little girl come home because it's been too long. You got to think, is she eating? Is she bathing? You know, it's a whole daggone day through the day. Is she all right? You know, but 9 times out of 10, how can someone be all right that is missing? You're not all right. You're not home with your family. She's probably being crying and carrying on because she just want to be her day was normal before this happened to her. And at this point, ain't no little girl just ran away. I don't give a dang if she went to go see her boyfriend. But if she ran away, there's something going on at home. That baby done left home. They already think they grown. But baby, no ma'am, this little girl ain't. Mm-mm. Lord have mercy. You got to teach your little girls. These little dirty dog men, they don't mean nothing. They out here on alert for children. This is a sick, sick world we living in, y'all. It's sick. It is sick when people lurking around for children, molesting children, and doing all them things that they can possibly do. This little girl, mind her business, going to school. Y'all watch your babies. Because there's some sick men out here. Or it ain't got to be sick men. It could be daggone a whole organization out here. Trafficking your children. Grabbing your children. Good morning, Shantae. Good morning, Shanae. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, cousin. I love you. But this baby been gone. She been gone for 5 days. My stomach is sick. Ladies, my stomach is sick and queasy because this ain't something that, it ain't no Amber Alert. Ain't that strange? 15 years old, missing, gone. This little girl gone. They ain't seen her in 6 days. She was on her way to school. And now no word, nothing. They're missing, gone, disappeared. Ain't good after 6 days your baby gone. Who feeding her? Who bathing her? What's going on with this little girl, Birmingham? I'm not feeling this, man. A little 15-year-old little girl gone again, y'all. Gone again. Ain't nobody supposed to be missing in Birmingham. They supposed to got the real killers and the kidnappers. So why is there a 15-year-old little girl missing in Birmingham? No goddamn on Amber Alert out on this baby. She been gone since Tuesday. Supposed to been going to school and ain't nobody seen or heard about this little girl. And they ain't even daggone plaster nothing. I believe that we should be having Amber Alerts and things of this nature and search and rescue out looking for these missing people. This is my baby. Yes, it's crazy. And y'all down there just a woo-hooing and letting these babies go to school, and you don't know if your baby gonna go to school or even make it to school. That's sad. That's sad that a grown lurking something had to been lurking. Somebody had to been watching this baby. They had to be to get her like that. Y'all watch your babies and talk to your babies. Tell your babies don't be getting in cars with strangers, walking up to men's cars and stuff because somebody called you over there. Made it said your mama told me to come and pick you up or some old crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's some sick perverts out here, bruh, looking at your little girls. That little girl ain't just missing, man. Something done happened. Something happened to that baby. She been gone 6 days. 6 whole days. And what, 5 nights? This is terrible. And this ain't just something that you can, as a woman, just blow over. Well, it's not my daughter, so I ain't gonna worry about it. No. And every woman in America should feel some type of way about this baby being missing. This has became it, hey baby, you know you don't play them games, little girls, trying to be like somebody else, trying to cloud chase, getting a big old stink out here, cause you're gonna go to jail if you playing a trick like they try to say Carly played. I don't believe Carly was playing no trick, y'all. No, I believe Carly was really kidnapped. And it was a part of their agenda. And they played it off. They paid it off. They quieted it down and everything. They made that girl look like she the one that did all of this and knowing we ain't boo boo the fool. We wasn't born yesterday. And how the fuck can a kidnapped person or a person that's supposed to be kidnapped call her own kidnapping in? Please. Y'all must think people dodos the fools or something. Or, Krusty the Clown. Some old craziness. They be thinking that they can actually throw us off with the bull. You can't throw Big Mama off. Oh, no, man. Big Mama be daggone getting down to the nitty gritty. And right now I'm getting to the nitty gritty of this little girl. Ain't got no Amber Alert out. They already got her pig for daggone slaughter. Oh, yes, ma'am. That why ain't no Amber Alert. Because they already daggone got her for pig. Mm-hmm. If they don't get that little girl and that little girl don't show up, that little girl gonna be a statistic, y'all. I'm telling you. They got her pegged already. This ain't no coincidence that this baby just disappeared. Huh?
No.
Babies don't disappear.
No. Babies don't. They can't walk. Where they gonna go?
No. She's 15, babe. You know I call all kids babies.
Oh yeah, well she ain't running nowhere. She with her little boyfriend.
No, she ain't with her boyfriend, baby. And how old is he? So you said she with a grown man?
He probably like 18.
That's a grown man. And as in America, they consider them grown men. Yeah. What are you doing messing with a little girl that's still in school? And by the way, is she in high school or is she in middle school?
Yeah, high
school. Okay. Because at 14, baby, I'm just putting my thinking cap on, y'all, because I feel some type of way about this whole situation. There's no Amber Alert out. It didn't make the news. It's very strange that this little girl didn't make the news. But one day, when both missing children was Anaya and the baby was missing. Now, 15 years old. I'm going to go and flash back at my age right quick at 15. Was I hot to where I wanted to run away from home? No. Did I have enough sense to know that if I ran away from home, where I was going to go? No. Okay? No, I don't. So, little girls, stay home. Be little girls as long as you can. Okay? Because when you get out here and you run away, you go out here, you think you got this little old boyfriend.
This is juicy.
And he think you done daggone he think you think he loves you. He done daggone and he ain't no little boy, obviously, if he done daggone told you to leave home. You ain't old enough to leave home, little girl. Keep your little fast tail at home and get boys and books don't mix, babies. Okay? Now I don't know if this little girl took a wrong turn and went to go see a boy or what. But you need to come home, little girl. It's been 6 days. Your panties probably crusty as all get out if you ain't daggone, been washing your booty and washing your panties out. Just being honest. Then you gonna come home if you with a boy, probably pregnant. Now here your mama and them got a daggone prepare for a little baby with Lord have mercy. I'm flashbacking, y'all. I'm just being honest. This might what the outcome could be if she ran away. But it's 6 days. Who's feeding this little girl? Who clothing her? I don't want this to be another daggone Carly Russell. Because we all know Carly Russell didn't call her own murder. I mean, Lord Jesus, forgive me, Father. Now, her own kidnapping in. We all know that, but they want America to believe that this girl. Y'all already know what I already think about that daggone Birmingham bullshit and that Alabama bullshit. A bunch of hoax. They shut that family down just as big as they. When that goddamn on red roof call came in, the whole story turned on Carly Russell. So y'all not gonna make me believe this bullshit. Cause ain't no Amber Alert out for this little girl. No ma'am. And I hope whoever got her, you let her go. Cause it's a big stink. Cause see, what happened is they not even about to put her all out there on blast like this because guess what? We can't do that. She might come back. This what they hoping. They didn't put an Amber Alert out on this 15-year-old little girl. They've been searching. Where could a 15-year-old be? Huh? Well, a grown man got her. You gonna be in trouble, you dirty dog. You dirty dog face. Whoever got her. Cause she'd have been came out by now. Cause one thing she don't want to do is go to jail or juvenile detention for making a stink. But see, what done happen is that Carly Russell situation done hid this little girl's case. Yes, ma'am. We can't put it all out here now. It been 6 days, motherfuckers. So y'all mean to tell me y'all about to blow an Amber Alert later? It been 6 days. She been gone since Tuesday going to school, y'all. And this baby ain't been seen and they ain't even there gonna put an Amber Alert out on little baby. She ain't a baby. She 15. Y'all know I call my kids babies because they my babies. I had them. Ain't none of them floozies had none of them. I had them. So I call them my babies. That little girl somebody's baby, y'all.
Where is Phil at?
Phil said he don't want to come down here because he don't want to go to jail. My baby daddy said he will not. He said, baby mama, you want me to come to jail, don't you? I said, no, baby daddy, I know what you saying because he just been out and he want to be free.
There go your son right there. Knocking at the door.
My son ain't knocking at no door. That was outside, baby. I ain't even hear the door. I didn't hear the downstairs door. That's why I don't get dressed when they say, Mom, I worry when I get dressed when they get in the door. Fuck that shit. Both of them was called. I mean, he called me and then his sister called me and she blown up the phone this morning. I'm like, I'm doing a live. I got to get these hours in on this one. But I'm really daggone thinking, how can y'all not? This is a baby to me. This a little girl. This ain't no grown ass woman, 21 or so. This a little girl. 6 days, y'all. Man, my mind will be below. I'll be turning out in Birmingham right now. Yes, ma'am. I would be turning Birmingham out right now. Why ain't there an Amber Alert? Why are y'all searching? Why don't y'all just call in the daggone martial law? It's getting bad when little girls is coming missing going to school. And we ain't even got a Amber Alert out on this little girl. I'd be so mad as I was if I was a parent, knowing that these motherfuckers ain't put an Amber Alert out on my child, and it been 6 days. This why I think I don't give a damn if my kid go to a walking school. You got to be careful, people. There are people sitting out here lurking around for your children, watching their every move. Now this little girl on her way to school and now didn't even make it. And they ain't even put an Amber Alert out on her. What kind of bullshit is that? Your baby supposed to been going to school. She ain't make it. Did she drop out? Is she a 15-year-old dropout? I mean, it's a whole lot of stuff that you can think about this situation. Is she with her boyfriend? Is he not letting her go home? No, this is a case of a missing child that knows she's supposed to be at school and she didn't make it. This is a missing child, y'all. Ain't nobody ran away. Because when you plot your runaway, I was a runaway, so I know. You do it ahead of time. You plan your escape and you plan everything. But the thing you don't plan is where you gonna lay your head at that night after you done ran all day long and had fun and just kicked it. Now you ain't got nowhere to lay your head. Now you gotta decide to go back home. Yes, ma'am. My auntie came looking for my ass. Oh, yes, ma'am. And baby, you don't run away. What's so hard at home that you want to be off in the streets? These streets ain't got nothing to offer you, little girls. Ain't nothing got nothing to offer you but either a casket or a baby. Yes, ma'am. And that's it and that's all. So you need to stay home and mind your mama and stop trying to be fast because these boys don't want nothing but your ass. That's it, that's all. And once they get it, they on to the next one. And there you is a baby mama. No, ma'am, wait to get you a man that's going to make a family with you. Don't nobody just want to be nobody's baby mama. You want your respect. I'm going to tell the little young girls today. Because, the generational curses, we all got baby daddies. But you want to have a family. And stay home. And mind your mama. Mind your mama, because your mama is everything. And she ain't telling you nothing that she ain't been through. But see, here we got this case of this little girl being missing. And ain't even an Amber Alert out on it. So how in the world is a woman, a mother, a grandmother, an auntie, a cousin, can we daggone... My gut feeling tells me something ain't right again. It's in my pit of my stomach. Like I felt about that baby. Something ain't right. Lord Jesus, little girl, wherever you is, honey, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth whatever Carly Russell did. They said whatever they said Carly Russell did. It ain't worth for you to try to play that game. Because you'll get in trouble. Come home, baby. Come home. If you ran away, come home, baby. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth the child, the time, and the effort of being out there. Cause after a while, after that man get done with you, what can you do? Now y'all go home with a baby in your stomach. Look, girl, if you still here amongst us, come home. And if it's something going on at home, talk to the authorities. Don't be out here roaming the streets. Got people worried about you, your family worried about you, you got the world worried about you. You definitely got Big Mama worried about you now, little girl. Come home. It ain't worth it. It's too much going on in the world right now to be trying to be with somebody that ain't gonna love you the right way. That's not the kind of love you want, to be making babies. That's not it. You can't take care of yourself. More or less to be having a baby that you gotta take home to your mama. Cause y'all girls bring them babies home when you're young. See them boys just dropping them off in you. If you out there, whatever's going on at home, baby, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Come home, baby. Come home. Your family love you. And if somebody tampering with you at home, I don't give a dang on if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your brother. I don't care if it's uncle, grandma, grandpa, whoever. Tell on them. Baby, just come home. 6 days is a long time for a mother to be in agony. This agony. For any woman to know that her baby is out here. 6 days ain't changed the clothes. Hey, Mimi. 6 days ain't changed the clothes. Is she hungry? Is she eating? What grown person got her to be able to feed her and take care of her? Because ain't no little boy doing that. Unless he a dope boy, of course. His mama don't give no dams. This is terrible. It's terrible to put any family through any missing anything. This I don't know about y'all, but this touches the pit of my stomach and make me feel sick. Another child missing. 15. They're getting lower and lower. They was low at one point. Now they going back to the teens now. They was up in the daggone 20s. Now they coming down in the teens. Then was the babies. Like, y'all sick. And ain't no Amber Alert out on her. She not coming back right like she left. This a plan. Is all in a plan. That's why ain't no Amber Alert. Somebody got in the middle of all the rest of the missing and the kidnapped. So they was able to hush this one up. We just gonna put it across the news a little bit. And then it'll go away if don't nobody talk about it. But oh, somebody thought in Birmingham, let me send it to Big Mama so she can get to talking about it. Because they think they slick. They only aired it one time and ain't no Amber Alert out on this 15-year-old little girl in Birmingham, Alabama right now. Wow. Wow. Ain't nobody supposed to be missing in Birmingham right now. See, I think the FBI is watching. There's some sick pedophiles in Birmingham that like little teenage girls, and they're still out here. Remember they was at the school? Listen to this story. Remember they was at the school, y'all, looking and trying to give out candy to adolescents, teenagers. How that got to Tom Brown, we'll never know. But hey, here we go again. Look at the story. Pay attention. 15 years old, missing for 6 days, going to school, never made it to school. Who pulled up on this little girl? Hmm. Because that is the vision that I keep getting every time I say she was on her way to school. Something pulled up on this little girl and snatched her. Because she was on the way to school. See, had they dad gonna say, oh, well, she was just outside and she was playing, and then now we got, but she don't want to say she was going to school. She didn't just come up missing. Somebody took that baby. Somebody took that little girl. Something ain't right about this whole dang gone story. Something ain't right. And why ain't no Amber Alert been put out for the little girl? Something in the daggone milk. Like TT said, something in the milk ain't clean. Something in the sugar got a lot of lumps. Uh-oh. Have y'all ever known anybody to go missing and ain't no Amber Alert out? Ding. Is there at a part of this agenda? They got her. And if don't nobody say nothing, we done made it. But here comes somebody from Birmingham. Big Mama, here go another one. And y'all know what I said? I said, well, wait a minute now. Ain't supposed to be nobody missing in Birmingham now. If they got the right people. So, they can't put it out here right now. That there's a little girl missing. Because guess what? We supposed to have the right ones. Ain't nobody out there like that no more supposed to be. They supposed to got them people. But they can't put it out here. Because guess what? That means the people that they got in jail was never the ones that did this from the gate. hmm That's why Birmingham ain't put this out here yet, y'all. And they didn't want to put it out there because they did all of this stuff for a reason. They knew they was going to strike again, but it had to die down. Carly's stuff had to die down. And all this other stuff, work around this stuff. Let this die down. And people will forget about it. And now we have a child. We have a 15-year little girl. Ain't nobody looking for her. People gonna just think that she ran away from home to go with a boyfriend. And really, that's not the case. That's not the case. That's what they want you to believe. That this little girl done ran away from home and she laying up with her boyfriend. Because that's all people think. Oh, she being fast. She just laid up with her boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Because that's the first thing on my husband said. She ain't missing, babe. She with her boyfriend. And I'm thinking, how could she be with a boyfriend? How old would the boyfriend be? So that's statutory rape at this point. So now we got, because I'm just going down the line. It got to be somebody that's think they grown or grown. They done took this baby. So they can say what they want. This little girl missing. She 15, 16, 17, 18. She got 3 more years before she is grown and on her own. And if any man is out here with this little girl, or grown boy out here with the little girl and the daggone enticed her to quit school, come with you, you're a dirty dog and you need to daggone be dealt with. The little girl still in school. This child still in school. Mm-mm-mm. It's so many things going through my mind right now about this daggone missing child. That ain't no Amber Alert out on. Y'all don't want to put that Amber Alert out here because they're thinking she might come on up. And that's why I said, little girl, if you out there, you need to get your booty home. Don't be starting no panic with everybody. Because I'm telling you, it got the pit of my stomach going crazy right now to know that there's a child missing. Or even if you just ran away from home, something got to be going on at home for a child to leave. So that's what I want to say. If this little girl is out there and she's still, together, you might be out here laid up with your little boyfriend or whatever. You're gonna get him in trouble. You're gonna get him in trouble because first and foremost, you're supposed to be going to school and you done took a detour. I'm putting that out here first because see, I don't think that's I'm giving all scenarios of it that she could be with her little boyfriend. He done talked to her and the daggone leaving home. And then we can have the scenario like this. She's missing, going to school. Somebody snatched her.
Blackberry.
Period, point blank.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two scenarios running in my head right now about this whole situation. Hopefully, she's with a guy. Psh, he'll get in trouble because that's statutory rape or any boy at this point. It's molestation. She's too young to be having sex. So if you talked her out of coming to you, coming to stay with you, whatever, you're still going to be in trouble regardless how you look at this whole situation. So you have to let the little girl go. And if or you are a kidnapper
Blackberry top.
and you took this little girl while she was on her way to school, you're going to be sought out. That's probably why Birmingham has not put it out here a kidnapping because if they put it out as kidnapping, that's going to free Patrick Stallworth. Yes, ma'am. And Derek Brown. Because guess what? There's still kidnappers out here. You understand? So it's only two ways that Birmingham going to play this. She's either going to be missing, kidnapped, or they're going to free her and say she was out with her little boyfriend. Telling you. Huh? They got to stare a mirror and they got to stare a narrative around this story. That's why I haven't hit the fans yet, because they trying to figure out what to say, what to do. Why haven't we had a news break on this little girl? It's 6 days. So I think you got to expose demonic things. This is demonic. This is a baby to me. She just if I flash back, she just turned 15. Not saying she just turned 15. Hell, she could be about to turn 16. But she's still a little girl who is not all the way developed. Her mind is definitely not developed. The mind don't develop till you get in your 50s and 60s and 70s and things of that nature. Yes, ma'am. So her mind definitely ain't mature enough to make mature decisions. Hell, a lot of us wasn't and aren't mature enough to make mature decisions because if so, we wouldn't have our situations that we have. hmm Anyhow, but I just wanted to say that just
Oh,
because people got to put your head on when situations like this happen, and people want to stir a narrative that she's with a boy and she's laid up with a
got a baby
boy
mama.
and stuff like that. People raise their little girls right. And if you raising your little girl right, then you're gonna tell this little girl that boys' books don't mix and boys and babies definitely don't mix. Cause you can't take care of that little baby. And you ain't great bring no baby on me. So keep your tail home. You get 18, you are more than welcome to walk out that door. But until you are 18, you're gonna stay under my roof and you're gonna listen to what I got to say. And you're not gonna get no kids. You're going to walk across that stage and you're going to make something out of yourself. All this hood mess and hanging in the streets and wanting to be bad and hang out. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's dark energy. And it's dark energy over your children. We got to start praying over our children. Start taking them to school. Don't let your children walk to school. Folks lurking in the bushes and things for your babies. Yes, ma'am. Because somebody had to take that little girl. Ain't that little girl ain't walked away. That little girl ain't walked away. 6 days in dirty panties? No, ma'am. After one day, I'm throwing mine in the trash at a little girl.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, 'cause that's nasty.
Little girls be daggone throwing off a lot.
Yeah.
Because they see boys and they just be going crazy. That thing be going crazy. So, yeah, ma'am, you got to throw your panties away, girls. But listen, ladies. Um,
It's not.
teach your babies. These boys don't mean a thing. Neither these the old grown ass men. They give you worms, girl. Yes, ma'am. Little girl. It ain't worth it. I was a runaway. People don't treat you. You gotta eat what you can. At night, you don't know where you're gonna sleep. You had a little boyfriend, but he can't let you come in his house because his mama not about to have that. Oh no, man. And if she was with a little boy, his mama about to send her home. So it's something sinister about this whole little girl's case. And baby, somebody in Birmingham want to get down to the bottom of it because they sent it to Big Mama. This is terrible. And that little girl need, if she out there 6 days, Lord, do it get chilly at night? Y'all down south? No, it's probably hot as a damn gone day still as long outside. But it's terrible that this little girl is out here like this. 6 days? You know, I don't know nothing about it, baby.
That's why he gave you the tennis shoes.
You know what you did when you took it off. All you gotta do is pull them and snap them. That's it. Yep, see? You be trying to act helpless.
No, I can't.
That's right
I
there.
want to tighten though.
That's what he did that.
Hold it right
You
there.
snapped that. But y'all, you gotta think. You gotta think. When situations like this happen, this a whole little girl out here, and I think little girl. She's not even 17. She's 15. And hell, did she just turn 15? Her mama let her wear eyelashes and all that fake hair in her hair and everything. Cause you know what I'm saying, you got to look at your babies at your demeanor and how you are raising them. She's already You're already exploiting her as an adult. Fake eyelashes. That's not for these little girls. These little girls ain't got no business with that. Shit, I still was wearing pigtails at 15. I ain't think my grandma let me start letting my hair down until I was like 17, maybe. No hair. We had hair. I had hair. 15. Yes, ma'am. I turned 15 here. Oh, I had a whole lot of hair. Oh, yes, ma'am. I had my cousin cut it off too. Yeah. But at 14, 13, you still had pigtails. You was either going to school with a ponytail or you was going to school with two little old pigtails on the side of your head. Yes, ma'am. There wasn't no hair down. No, ma'am. Wasn't no being fast. And they had you covered up. Wasn't no clothes showing, no nothing. You was covered up and you had jogging. But you know what I'm saying? They, back in them days, honey, we don't know how we was dressed, honey. But you know what I'm saying? Your grandma had you covered up. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever raised you had you covered up, your mama or whatever. They didn't have you exploited out here with tight clothing showing your vagina off and things. Because my husband had a fit with a pair of pants that I had on yesterday. But see, when you lose weight, you start to fracture up by the legs and where your vagina just sits out and you can't help it. Just think about the little small women who just coochie just out there. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be out here exploiting your children with these little tight clothing on. These men get aroused by them little tiny girls. And I don't even know why. They babies. So you got to keep your babies dressing like Grandma Gertie, baby. You know, Grandma Gertie, they little the house on the prairie dresses and stuff until they get old enough to daggone dress like they want to. You don't even need that.
Yes, I do. My elbow hurt.
Anyway, y'all, my mind is so vexed about this little girl. Just come home, and little girl, if you out there. But 6 days is a long time to be gone, and ain't nobody put no Amber Alert out on you or nothing. Like there's some strange stuff going on. And boy, it take my soul. It take my soul to know that someone else's child is missing. And they ain't thought about this a little girl to me. This ain't a Carly little girl. This a little girl. Carly was a little girl to me still too, cause she was only 21. This a 15-year-old little girl. And now come on now. I don't know, America. This some crazy mess again. Lord, let that little girl come home. Don't let that little girl be no statistic. Let this little girl come home, Father God. I know her mama about to lose her cool. Girl, I be going around Birmingham making the goddamn on food. They had to put me in the daggone insane asylum if they didn't get my baby. If I was screaming in them streets and my baby know I'm out there screaming in them streets and she don't come out, I know something done happened to my child. And for 6 days now, something happened. And something sinister done happened. Because a baby gonna come out if her mama screaming to the top of her lungs, to the news, and anything. So my mind is vexed. My stomach is torn up. And I can't think straight that this little girl is saying something said about her. Amber Alert, something. Because this little girl did not disappear in thin air going to school. Some dirty, perverted bum took that baby. And that's just to it. She ain't gonna be out here letting her mama scream and hoop and holler. Because see, that's what mamas do when their children is missing. They get in them streets and get the hooping and hollering, and folks get to looking and wondering what's going on. And they gonna start looking with her and screaming and hooping and hollering for her to come out. Now you heard over the news, you on the news, and anybody that got her, you might as well go ahead and give her up. Because an Amber Alert got to be told, Birmingham Police Division. You got to put an Amber Alert out for this little girl. Ain't no Amber Alert came to Columbus, Ohio. And have any other Amber Alerts been out anywhere else? I ain't heard no Amber Alert come across my screen. Nowhere about no missing kids. So why is there a missing child in Birmingham, Alabama, and they keeping it quiet, America? Because they don't want to put it out here that they got some people that is really picking up children that is still out in the streets of Birmingham, Alabama. They don't want you to believe that they got kidnapper out here, and they been out here. They got the wrong folks. This is why Birmingham ain't put an Amber Alert out. This is why they ain't announced it all out here like that. Because they got to free them people because they knew that. And look at the daggone, look, a little girl, school age. One of them little girls that they was supposed to have been giving out candy to, lying, saying them bitches. Them little girls was school age. I think they need to put them little girls on a lie detector test. Mm. I wonder if them one of the little girls that took the stand. Huh. Huh? It's something to this little girl being missing. Is she one of the little girls that testified against Patrick Stallworth? They all grown up now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, that little girl couldn't be that age because that other one is 17 now. Hmm. What in the world is going on in Birmingham, y'all? This is crazy. Why ain't there an Amber Alert on this little girl? It's in, it said it. I read it. And I thought, what in the world? Why ain't there an Amber Alert? And everybody asked that as well. Why isn't there an Amber Alert? And why ain't there an Amber Alert? What are y'all hiding? What are y'all doing? It's strange. 6 days, she don't. Shit, 6 days don't sound good to me. That was harder. That don't. Some 6 days. Boy, I be on. Baby, what would you do in 6 days?
You said what?
I said, what would you do in 6 days if your little girl was missing and wasn't no Amber Alert put out on her?
I'm putting an amber layer on my baby. I'm gonna go hunting.
You ain't supposed to say. You ain't supposed to say that, man.
Why?
6 days. She missing though.
Nah, I ain't. My baby ain't gonna be missing at all. Motherfucker gonna tell me what my baby is, or I'm kicking doors in. It's just how it go. Me and 10, 20 other motherfuckers gonna surround your shit.
Cause you know it's got to be somebody that kidnaps
That
kids.
know that they know who it is. That's why you always look on your thing and see what always pedophiles and shit surround you, where you live at, because they are.
Right.
There's an app on you guys' phone. Look up where you can see people that has sex registered sex offenders. It says offenders. It's an offender sex offenders app. Go on your Google Play or your Apple Store and download that shit
And find
and
out where
find
them
out who
pedophiles is.
surrounds you.
Cause you don't know who got somebody
Believe that
in
shit.
the basement or in them damn
Got them
attics.
motherfuckers. Got a motherfucker over an abandoned crib and shit somewhere.
Right.
Look
These
for
people
them
could be
abandoned
owning,
cribs and shit that be
yeah, these
around the
people
house.
could be owning,
Go look for abandoned
little
cribs and shit. Look out locations and shit.
abandonments. That's what they call them, abandonments.
Take you some fire with you and go look, go search them.
Yeah,
That's
go
what you
look at
do.
empty houses
Don't be
and
no
stuff.
damn dummy. Sit on your
Cause
ass and think
kids
you
ain't just
get
coming up missing going to
kids ain't
school.
missing. Motherfuckers is goddamn it. It's something that it's some person that they dealing with. Believe that shit or somebody you know. And motherfucker going you wouldn't be it probably would be the least motherfucker you expected. I'll put fire to their ass. I wouldn't be playing. Family or not, I don't give a fuck who you are.
Right. It's pedophiles out here, y'all. And they lurking for kids. I don't know what kind of sick demonic stuff is going on. But this
They
little
should have
girl,
opened the United States up to every other motherfucker to other people to come in our
it
watch
ain't the
our
other
country.
people. This stuff is right here in the hood. This stuff, what that happened to this little girl right in the hood?
They need to get the
Ain't
open.
nobody
They
foreign
need to
that
get
went over here and got no kid and took her out of here. No, man.
or they can go get the
Uh-uh.
or they need to go.
This ain't got nothing to do with no foreigners. And
If
Johnny, we love everybody. We love Africans. We love Chinese. I love
I love
everybody.
everybody too,
And
I'm
I'm
just
not gonna
saying
put this on
it's
nobody
probably the
foreign.
government.
This the government, or it's got to be somebody that's taking kids, y'all. This little girl didn't just come up missing. And we
No,
ain't about to put it on nobody foreign. This was taken. This baby came up missing. They knew exactly whoever this little girl was. They been watching this little girl. They been paying her close attention. They knew exactly when she was going out that door. They knew exactly what time she was going to school. They've been watching her. They've been had their eyes on this little girl.
somebody been pegging. Somebody done pegged her.
And they picked her up that day on the daggone 12th. I just be like, whoa. And then there ain't no Amber Alert. This a baby. This ain't no daggone 20-something-year-old or 30-something-year-old woman. This a little girl that was going to school.
It's somebody that likes little girl. Pedophile.
And they did it with that baby.
What is
But they
wrong?
didn't do anything to her because they knew.
What can a
See,
little girl do for a grown ass man though? Or a
they won't
motherfucker?
do nothing to put them penetrate because they're daggone know. If they do any penetrating of them, their DNA gonna be in them. They found that out when their daggone did that boy and throwed him over in what you call. All they had to do is test the DNA in him, and they would have found out who did him instantly. But they don't do their jobs down there. This investigation should have been open right then and there. The little girl, 15, going to school. To sound like the little girls was over there at the daggone school saying somebody was giving out candy, and they just we're looking for somebody like you. No, you wasn't. You're lying. That whole story was a lie. But here we go again. A little 15-year-old, and ain't nobody saying nothing. The news ain't saying nothing. Where they at when you need them? They don't even need no jobs. Because I know if my little girl was missing at 15, baby, Columbus, Ohio be hearing it. Everything, the news, everything. Where the parents at? What's going on?
That's me. It's your baby Ann.
What in the world is he doing anyway? What is he, Amish?
Eating cornbread, drinking milk.
That's a damn gosh. And I mean, got a big chunk of it. Listen, y'all, I'm on some seriousness, and I don't know why nobody put this right here in my spirit this morning. It been in my spirit since I got that daggone bing in my inbox about this little girl. And it been like 6 days. I've been counting. I said, oh Lord, here go this counting thing again. And when I start counting, y'all already know it ain't good. Don't no ending become. Don't no ending come out of my counting. Mm-mm. Don't no ending come out my count. And I don't like to count. I don't like to use numbers. I don't. Because at the end of the day, nothing good is going to come out of this little girl with my numbers. So I'm keeping the faith. But at this point, after 6 days, no, ma'am, I'm already done for. My soul is sick inside. I just want this little girl to show her face. Because I counted the days of the baby. I counted the days of summer. And I'm counting this little girl's days, and I don't like this. Little girl, please come home.
Balance.
Don't do this to your parents. Don't do this to nobody else in America. Please come home. There's sick people in the world. But I think Birmingham know that they got some sick people down there. And I think that they know that they got the wrong people in lockup. And that's why they want daggone putting Lambert alert on this little girl. Because they embarrassed. They're embarrassed to daggone put another thing out that they got another missing child in Birmingham. So little girl, if you out there, bring your booty home. Cause now you got people worried about you. And I don't like crying. And I don't like counting. Cause my counting don't be right. It's 6 days, babe.
Mm-hmm.
It's 6 days. 6 days, Jesus. 6 days this little girl been gone. 6 days. Little girl, please come on wherever you is. Come home. Come on, please.
They're quiet.
It's 6 days, babe. I counted. I counted summer. She never came back. Summer never came back, babe.
Don't cry. You're missing episode.
6 days. Baby Summer never came back. Little girl, please come home. They act like this a summer situation. Summer never came back. Summer Wells never appeared. And they searched and they searched for this little girl winter, spring, summer, fall. And she still ain't came. Summer Wells never showed back up. And they don't even have a Amber Alert out on this little girl. How dare Birmingham? Why they always why they always try to use human being to look for people that's missing?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Just get the fucking dogs out. They told me Birmingham don't got cadaver dogs. Get them out there. Call the army. Hell, if you got a dog, get your damn pit bull and let him smell something of hers and get on a search for this little girl. But this just crazy. I see what they doing though. They don't want to make it seem like they got another daggone missing person in a daggone city. Cause that'll free Patrick Starworth and Derek Brown right off the rip, and it's a little girl. And it's a little girl. Which lets you know that these suckers who did this is pedophiles. Oh yes, ma'am. And if you are a boy and you telling the little girl to leave her home so that you can molest her, you could be in jail. I don't give a damn. You have sex with my child, you going to jail. That's point blank too. You ain't got no business touching little girls. Shit. There ain't no statute of limitation to the shit either. You prosecute your ass to the fullest. She ain't got no business tampering with nobody's kids. These little girls ain't got no business out here making decisions to give nobody no sex. She need to be in school, learning her education, not being turned out by somebody's boy or somebody's grown ass man out here. She's still a child with little girl mindset that cannot think for herself. Somebody got to tell her, no, that's wrong. Oh, he gonna get you pregnant or something. Where's her friends? Where's her friends? Because little boy, whoever got her, if you is a little boy and you do have her, you're going to be in trouble. She's been gone 6 days. Y'all done seen the news. Ain't no Amber Alert been put out. Because I guess Birmingham don't want to daggone. We strike a riot. But I'm going to tell it. There's some daggone sick folks out here. They still out here. They was out here when they did what they did to Anaya. They was out here when they did what they did to Cupcake. They still out here, y'all. They ain't went nowhere. And they being protected by somebody. hmm Y'all know how that go. When they get done with them, they gonna throw their asses behind bars. Yes, ma'am. And anybody out here that got a 15-year-old little girl, we know what our babies look like at 15. If you're a good mother, you don't dress your little girls uh provocative for men to want to be gawking all over them and everything. Yes, ma'am. We try to teach our babies how to be little girls and not fast. I just wanna. When I was 15, honey, we went into that type of mess. At 15, we was just little, going into our teens and not being fast, but we was, I wonder if I was still playing with dollies at 15. Probably not. Okay, she's 15. See,
Okay.
wow, they don't even come to people. He must be kind. So
You know where they at. in Louisiana. This is land.
Yes, they so innocent looking 15-year-olds. They're innocent, like they don't know. There's some that look older, and then there's some that look like their ages. But it depends on the mother how your 15-year-old looks. Because my cousin let us go out here dressing all provocative and all that daggone, they're still innocent children. Let me see if they got. I'm just gonna see if it made the news. Okay, now y'all, let's get it. 15-year-old missing in Birmingham, Alabama. Nothing but Carly Russell. So this little girl has not made the news at all in Birmingham, y'all. Okay, so this is what I'm about to do. Hold on. YouTube, I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay.